2014, I graduated with my bachelor's in biology, so that was through the Eberly College of Science. And then 2015, I graduated with a master's degree from the College of Education in curriculum and instruction. Really quickly, I felt like it started to feel really small because you see the same people in all of your classes. I teach high school biology, so primarily 9th grade biology. You have an opportunity to be, a steady adult in somebody's life, but also have an impact on them every day that you go into work. The bonds you get to form with students, with your coworkers, I think it really is a fulfilling job, and you do feel like that sense that you're making a difference. By the time I got to student teach, I remember we were doing demo lessons, and one of my classmates said, "Oh, it looks like you've been doing this for several years," and I had, because I've had the teaching opportunity. You can actually teach as an undergraduate student if you want to be a lab TA, so you get those teaching opportunities early on. I always loved animals and things growing up. In our freshman lab, we worked with hissing cockroaches and giant millipedes, and they were actually pretty cool. Even with our intro bio class, I think definitely interacting with live things was a big part of what was encouraged. Actually, at the end of the year, we do a squid dissection, which is always, I feel like that's the one thing kids always remember. Like when they see me a couple years later, they're like, "Oh, the squid!" Even just their reactions to putting a squid in front of them, it's always cool to watch. And then some of the kids who are really timid end up doing all of the dissecting, so that's always cool. And it's also really cool to see kids get excited about science. If we talk about something in class, a lot of times the next day students will come in and maybe they saw something on the news or they did their own research. One of the great things about Penn State from my perspective was I really think the 5-year program had a great balance of both biology and education. I feel like it's really tough to beat the science opportunities here. Even the study abroad options are amazing. So the more I looked into it, the more excited I got. I've had a couple students who actually now want to go into biology teaching themselves, so that's pretty cool to see.